Welcome back, my mystics. Have you ever wondered why the centaurs of the Forbidden Forest are so obsessed with the stars? Why they speak in riddles of Mars burning red and destiny unfolding in the constellations? Well, in Harry Potter, the centaurs aren't just mythical creatures. They're the guardians of the cosmic story. They bridge heaven and earth, instinct and intellect, body and soul. And through them, J.K. Rowling quietly invites us to look upward, not just at the stars, but within ourselves. In mythology, centaurs were wild, untamed beings, half man, half horse. They symbolize the duality inside of all of us, the animalistic nature instinct that hungers and reacts, and the higher mind that seeks meaning. But one centaur stood apart throughout history and mythology, and that's Chiron, the wise healer, wounded by an immortal arrow, yet unable to die. Chiron became the teacher of gods and heroes. From Achilles to Hercules, his pain became his purpose. And this myth is echoed in Harry Potter through centaurs like Firenze, a being who walks between worlds translating celestial wisdom into human understanding. Like Chiron, he represents the healer, the teacher, and the one who finds meaning through suffering. To the centaurs, the stars aren't just decorations, but rather they're divine messages. And when they speak of Mars burning brightly, they're reading the cosmic tension, the signature of war and conflict. In astrology, Mars represents desire, anger, and courage, the red fire of life. And when it flares, the world trembles. So when the centaurs warn Hagrid in the Sorcerer's Stone that Mars is bright tonight, they're telling us that human will and destruction are about to collide. The centaurs understand what astrologists have known for thousands of years. The stars don't control us, but rather they mirror us. As the old saying goes, as above, so below. And in psychology, we can think of centaurs as being the symbol of integration. The human half represents our rational mind, the part that seeks order and control. And the horse half, that's our instinct, the wild, emotional energy of life itself. And when we unite the two, we find balance, a kind of inner harmony that both Carl Jung and Alfred Adler spoke of. Adler thought that true mental health comes from a sense of social interest, belonging, contributing, and finding meaning beyond ourselves. And that's exactly the journey of the centaurs in Harry Potter. They began as detached observers, watching human folly from afar. But by the end of the story, they evolved and they choose to act. During the Battle of Hogwarts, when Voldemort and his army marched the castle, the centaurs remained silent in the forest. And for a moment, they seemed to live by their old rule, we do not interfere. But then they emerged, bows drawn, hooves pounding, and arrows flying towards the sky. Their choice to join the battle isn't just a plot twist. It's a transformation of spirit. They finally understand that wisdom means nothing without compassion. And in that moment, the centaurs embody Adler's highest ideal, the move from isolation to participation, from detachment to purpose. They stop being mere interpreters of fate and become the creators of destiny. And in every religion and myth, there are beings who are able to read the stars. Prophets, seers, magi, and astrologers. The centaurs are Hogwarts' version of these ancient messengers. Their reverence for the sky is deeply spiritual. It reminds us that astrology isn't about control, but rather it's about reflection. The stars show us what already lives inside of us. And when the centaurs finally fight, it's as though the heavens themselves have chosen to rise, not to destroy, but rather to restore balance. It's divine order in motion. They teach us that fate is not fixed, but rather it's a dance. It's a pendulum that swings between what is written above and what we choose below. So, the next time you look up at the night sky, remember the centaurs. Remember Chiron, our wounded healer. And remember Firenze, the teacher who left his kind in order to bring light to those who'd forgotten how to look upward. Because the centaurs are the things we all carry within ourselves. The two natures, the grounded and the divine. And true wisdom, The kind that truly heals the world is found in learning to let both sides walk hand in hand. The stars inclined, but yet they do not bind. And so, if you loved exploring astrology, psychology, and all the hiddenness in the world of Harry Potter, hit like and subscribe for more cosmic storytelling. Because next episode, we're going to dive into astrology of prophecy, how the stars, the seers, and the souls all speak the same language. And we may get into Dumbledore soon, and even more the Horcrux. Those are my favorite.